Well, people, we're back again for a big episode right here. We have the end of January, where most likely we're going to try and make a signing. We don't have much money, but we'll try and pull it through. If we sell someone, of course, we've got players running out of contract left, right and centre, and we have both Manchester clubs, we've got a couple of lower clubs, and we've got a big push on our hands. As yes, people, welcome back to episode number 7 of season number 7. All the 7s. Don't know who number 7 is in our squad, but hopefully he has a good day today, as hopefully you guys are too. Welcome back. Road to Glory. Make sure you've watched the last episode before you watch this one as well. And of course, as always, I very much entice you to click the like button, the subscribe one, and the notification bell before coming into this one, as today we begin in 6th position. We've been on a very good run of form in the last episode. We're doing very well for ourselves. We've got to put Everton off. We're going to try and jump above Manchester United today, as we have a lot of important games which I'm going to show you now, starting off with their rival City at the Etihad. We beat them at home as our first win of the season. They are underperforming this year. It's still a task, as Everton just behind us in the league, but we play them in the FA Cup, the 4th round that is. Just beating Boreham Wood in real life. Can we beat them on the 22nd of January? As Burnley's definitely going to be simulated. I think they'll be below us. I'm not sure who would above us. They're not in the top 5, I don't think. So yeah, definitely below us. Deadline day, Manchester United and Fulham. But if we get through in the FA Cup, I think there will be the FA Cup game before that, if I'm not mistaken. As we've simmed it straight onto the Manchester City game, we're getting stuck right in today. And we do have a slightly tired team for this one, so not very good. Not very good at all. I am going to go slightly defensive, so we'll make a couple of changes. Chukwuemeka and Clifford very tired. Hoover actually very tired. So we haven't really got a right wing back apart from Dior Angus, and I am going to try and rotate the team a little bit more. So he is going to come in. Calderon. I'm going to take Hoover all the way out. This is risky business against Manchester City, but you can see the players that we have available are stretched with fatigue. And I do want to have a good FA Cup run, so I'm thinking about that as well. Very difficult to pick the Manchester City team, as this is going to be it. Woodman in goal, Angus, Major, Staunton, Knight and Calderon, who's quite tired. Clark will come on for him, I think. McCalmont, Beltran, Baker, Gutierrez and Tamas Kiss just. Yeah, we'll play him ahead of Antonin and Pedro for now. Just keeps them 2 out. As it's going to be an actual challenge against City right here. I never thought to rotate the team against Leeds, and I probably should have rotated it more. Let's go for it. And here at the Etihad, we have actually skipped, first time I've done this in a while, the team sheet. So I'm going to have a look who are playing for Manchester City. You can even see the ratings. 91 Edison in goal. Mabaru 80. Ruben Diaz 91. Porro and Itakura at the back. Jimenez, Saboskaloy and Sumare through the midfield with Ferran Torres 90. Werner 87. And 92 rated Phil Foden. The fact that this team is not in the top 6 is a disgrace to the human race. The fact they're not in the Not the top of the league, should I say, is an absolute disgrace, as we've gone for a long ball, which we may have to do against this squad. And Ferran Torres on to Timo Werner. Werner out to Sumare. Jimenez, the regen midfielder, on to Werner. And this is a good chance for City close in. Ferran Torres, they're going to play with us a little bit around the edge of the box like they usually do. And it's Foden. Was never missing there. I was going to say the youngster, but he's not anymore. He's a world beater. Just absolutely slams that into the top bin. Manchester City, no idea how they're that low in the table. Amazing finish from Phil. And look at this. It's just passing around. Finds that gap between Dior Angus and Major and blasted into the roof of the net. I really wish the opening graphics wouldn't have been skipped and we could have actually seen their team instead of seeing the ratings of the players, because that has thrown me off a little bit, as it would you. Seeing about 590 rated players in the team against you is just weird as Timo Werner tries to pull that back right there. Beltran in the way. And Tamas tries to turn against Szoboszlai. Can't really do it, but still we have the ball. Alfie McCalmont trying to go away around Aaron Buru. But he defends. And Szoboszlai onto, who's this? Ferran Torres on the side of the wing right here. Aaron Buru trying to go around Calderon. That is good defending from the Mexican. He's playing very well. Now he's the lowest rated player in the team as Jimenez just tries to keep the ball a bit here. Good control onto Lewis Baker. Could we counter-attack here? Diorangus, 70 rated actually. He's the lowest rated with a good cross in though. Surely hit an arm. Ruben Diaz has got away when I think that hit his arm. Career mode needs more VAR as a cross into the box as well from that. And it's gone into the back of the net. Soumare just doubles their lead with a lucky chance. And a very lucky goal for City. They are making life very difficult for us right here in our top 6 chase. Away at the Etihad is not where you want to be despite the position in the league. And it's a good finish off Maja's arm. Was handball. Put Woodman off in the back of the net anyway. Life being made difficult as Ferran Torres pokes the ball onto Timo Werner. And Woodman had to stop it from being 3 before the break. That would have been slightly embarrassing. I know it is City, but we're better than that. We beat them last time out as Gutierrez whack that. There's no time, is there? There is not. And what a blatant handball that is as it's 2-0 at the break. Do we rotate? I mean, our team is tired. I wanted to get Tamas off in this game. Same with Calderon. I am going to take Calderon off. I hate to be pessimistic, but the game seems like it's gone. However, we will try and put everything into this second half as Tamas with a pass off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez holds on to it. On to Beltran. Now out wide to Diorangus. Tamas at the back post. Not a bad cross. If it would have dived in a bit earlier, that would have been decent. Just not to be, however, as Timo Werner running down the wing with the afterburner. Soumare, Staunton, good block. And we're going to try and cross this away. Gutierrez, smart turn and pass on to Tamas. Now Baker. Baker across to Gutierrez. Can we try and find the man at this side? We do. Max Clark making the run. If would have stayed on side, McCalmont might have had a chance, as he might have a chance to feed Tamas through right here. Defender beats him to it. Unlucky right there as McCalmont to the side of him. Beltran. Look at the space we've got at this side with Lewis Baker. I am going to try and put Pedro on to bully the defence a little bit. Get some height in that box as well. As Baker should be first to that. And is. Tamas Kiss. Tries to get it out wide. Successfully does so. Clark through the middle. McCalmont. Turn. Gutierrez. Finds Baker who is onside. And does win a corner with Pedro on the field. Anything's possible right now. Where is he? He's at the front post. You can see him. Into the danger zone, please. Let's try and get one back. Pedro. The tall man tactics still struggling. Beltran on the edge of the box. And oh! I thought that was in. Very unlucky as McCalmont running forward. He's turned Aaron Buru very well. Pedro with a good slipped in ball here to Baker. And we have one back in this second half. It's Lewis Baker who finishes it off. I want to skip this replay, please. I mean, we can celebrate a little bit. He scored against City, but still, we've got some chance in this game. Pedro with a good ball through, and our highly rotated first team do get themselves back in it. Good chance well taken as Szoboszlai into Soumare. Soumare on a turn. Soumare with a shot off the crossbar. Lively game now. City looking to hold on. Harry Kane even coming off the bench, and we just got away with one. He'll be over 90 rated as well, so making life more difficult for us. Gutierrez, though, we're still threatening. It's out wide to Max Clark. We've got Pedro in the middle! Over the bar. And that was very, very close as Angus across to Baker. Across to Beltran. Through the gap onto Alfie McCalmont. That's good acceleration. Pedro again! Hits it at Edison. The last minute of the game for this corner. Everyone needs to get in that box. We'll go ultra attacking. That should send everyone in. And if we could nick something here, how phenomenal would it be? Near post. Pedro. Header. Off the line. Handball. No. Nothing given. And Angus passes it straight to them. What a chance for Pedro to get the winner. But we do lose the game against Pep Guardiola's men. 2-1 City. Oh, we gave it a good go in that second half. So unlucky. Very unlucky to lose that one as we go into Everton next in the FA Cup. I do have my team set, but before that I'm going to look at contracts again, because I am going to do the thing that many people have told me and try and delegate some of them. So of course they're taking maybe lower squad roles, Beltran being one of those. I'd love him to take rotational. I think he won't important, but if he asks for crucial, I don't think we will be keeping him at this club, as we're going to start at 34. I'm not paying him 89. 59 is the highest. 38. Important he will take. Okay, one more year out of Beltran. And the next one, Alfie McCalmont. What's he on? He's in on an important. Can he take a rotational? We don't want to offer him that much again. The highest I'm going to go for this guy is 45. 37. He still wants important though. Okay. At least we've signed the 2 midfielders we needed to sign up again. So we've got 1 year, and I think it was 2 years, McCalmont. I should have checked. Even though he's on the bench for this next game, I will walk you through the team. Actually, no, he can. No, he can't start. O'Reilly needs more fitness, and it is the FA Cup with Okonkwo in goal. Hoover, Duarte, Staunton, Niamasi and Calderon coming back in for Max Clark. Clifford, O'Reilly and Chukwuemeka. Antonin and Pedro. So slightly stronger to the team we played against Reading, even though it did win. Because this is Everton and they're just below us. They'll be pushing on. We want to progress in the competition. And let's have a look at this Everton team. Unai Simon in goal. Davide Calabria, Jake Clark-Salt, Christian Romero, Mario Hermoso. Looks like they've rotated, but it's still very strong with Nandes and Luar in midfield. Rafinha, Imbert and Gordon with Boas Santos. Now, Anthony Gordon, don't worry guys, I do read the comments. Been told to sign him a lot, but he's doing very well at Everton, and we are in dire need of money. And I really do miss the FA Cup graphics that FIFA used to have, really do, as Chukwuemeka putting a ball out wide right here, and Hoover just nipping it in. Antonin didn't really jump right there, which I'm disappointed by. Chukwuemeka does, and wins his header. Very good work from him as we get this ball out wide into Calderon. Now onto Pedro. Pedro across the middle onto Kai Clifford. Clifford back in the middle. Chukwuemeka. Kijana forward against his old rivals. And Kijana Hoover is the goal scorer. A very, very rare one. The right wing back in the right position, the right time, narrow enough to get inside that box and finish it off. Just holds his run to perfection. And we lead against Everton. Great start to the FA Cup journey once more this season. Reading was a blast and a breeze. I mean, the second half was a bit difficult, but yeah, it was a breeze really overall. And yeah, we got to the semi-finals last year. Could we maybe do it again with the way we've started? We beat Everton in the quarter-finals last year as well, as this is out wide to Calderon with a chance to cross it into Chukwuemeka. Doesn't win his header, but Pedro, don't know why he's on the edge of the box, but at least he's there to win that header, and we're going to try and pass it in. Pedro, straight to Nandes, as Luimo Boas Santos tries to get past Leonardo Duarte, deals with it, but then loses it again. Imbert, through on goal, Okonkwo, good save. Very good save from our backup keeper, as Hermoso wins this back as well. Trying to twist and turn. Imbert gets it to the edge of the box onto Anthony Gordon. Staunton with a block, had his hands up as well. Good job. It didn't hit them, as Antonin with a header on to Clifford. Now on to Pedro. Breakaway could be quick. Chukwuemeka goes inside. Defence very slow. Jake Clark-Salter very slow. Chukwuemeka very quick to make it 2-0. And what a run it is from him in the FA Cup team this time round. 2-0 against Everton in the first 28 minutes. Very promising FA Cup start right here. The journey continues. Can we get further on than we did last season? I bloody hope so, as that's a good finish from Carney. Loved that, as now Niamasi passing it out from the back. We are still in control of this game possession-wise, which is rare when we're winning. Usually behind on possession when we do counter-attack and score our goals. But still, absolutely loving this performance, as O'Reilly through to Chukwuemeka again. Pedro has Kai Clifford around him. I do think Calderon's off, and he is. Still very satisfied with the way we're playing, as Rafinha into Davide Calabria. Now onto Loa. O'Reilly with a block. Still they have the ball. Rafinha into Loaya again. Imbert with a shot. Blocked. Antonin still cannot keep it, and the pressure is on from Everton. They're going to try and grab one back. Rafinha in the middle. Oh, and Burt just jumped at that in the middle and missed it, as it is 2-0 at the break. Everton with a little flurry, but I'm still happy with the way we've played. Everton are a very good team, very strong in the league. We are beating them easily. We've got that 2-goal cushion as Rafinha, though. On to Santos and Okonkwo with a good save there. Wanting a clean sheet this time, unlike Reading. As Rafinha short for the corner, tries to dribble around Chukwuemeka. Should have got a tackle in. Doesn't. Imbert. Santos. Never missing, is it? Nope. What a lucky bounce. Everton back in this game straight away. So maybe we're not comfortable. Good finish from the striker. I mean, it did fall straight to him. Okonkwo. I mean, he tried to tap it out wide. Don't blame the keeper too much. He doesn't play much anyway. Couldn't do much about it as Imbert. Lua. Rafinha. It's 2-2. Rafinha's just scored one of the best first touch shots I think I've ever seen. And Everton have come out in this second half with a vengeance in their veins. Look at that. It's an amazing shot. How that's beaten Okonkwo, I will never know. At his near post as well. On a volley, it was off the ground. And Okonkwo really should be saving that one. 2-2. As Rafinha with the ball out wide right here. The man of the moment into Luar. Santos with a turn. Rather easily for him, but Okonkwo with a save again. And we're going to make a change. Chukwuemeka has scored, yes, but Alfie McCallum just signing that new contract should be up for this one. And does like to get forward with a little bit of a goal. So Okonkwo catches, counter-attack, please. That's where we do best as Kai Clifford. We've got men in front of us who need to spread out a bit quicker. Pedro, get that please. On to O'Reilly, should I say. Gutierrez in front of him. Tries to dribble around. Calabria, good tackle, but still Calderon, good touch. And O'Reilly stayed down. Whip that in, please. Pedro at the near post, and what a save. O'Reilly has to come off as well with that injury. And the only player we have on the bench in midfield, Jasper Cunningham, the youth player. I was wanting to give him a chance. I was going to put him on at half-time, but I'm kind of glad we didn't now, because of the scoreline. Comes on a little bit later as that's whipped in towards Pedro. Just cleared away. Win that, Pedro. Simon does. As Luis Boas Santos onto Ricky Puig. And the shot from Gordon coming in. Boas Santos. Okonkwo has to save it again. If there's any team winning this tie now, it is Everton. It's completely turned on its head. As Cunningham's at the front post. Need to get this away. It's over him. Duarte. What was that header? Horrific clearance, but we still do keep the ball. We've got Pedro running through. He's miles offside. He's run too quickly as Kai Clifford. I want to cross this in, but I've got 3 men on me, so that's a good turn inside that. Jasper Cunningham with the ball into Pedro, who can shoot better, and what a save from the keeper again. Corner ball. Come on, Pedro. You're in that box. You're doing this, mate. You're punishing them. 3-2. Come on. Over the bar again. Heavily looking like a draw, which is just what I did not want as Hermoso out wide. He's turned us rather easily right there. Cross into the box and hits the side netting. I think that was just very unlucky right there. Oh no, it's a corner. We must have headed it, and I've put Tamas on for Antonin. Maybe that acceleration of pace on this counter-attack that we might get here could do us a trick. Tamas is forward. Is he a game winner? I think he is. He's dribbled around his man very easily. He's just got a man coming across to him. Tamas Kiss has the acceleration of pace and puts it in the back of the net. That is why we have him at the club. That is why we desperately try and keep this man. He won us the game with an overhead kick against Everton in the 5th round last season. He has done it in the 4th round here. Off the bench. 88th minute of the game. Tamas Kiss. Enough said. Not getting too hyped. They've put Arbayo on their striker to try and win the game. I'm going attacking as... Jesus, that's a loud roar from the Everton fans. Trying to get the team back in it. I do not want a replay. Arbayo flicks it up for himself, and Staunton with a clever block. Thought he might have used his hand there as Pedro trying to come away with it. Chips it over the top. Just run, Tamas. Put that pressure on. He has put that pressure on. Jake Clark-Salter bottles it. Tamas Kiss with Simon. Oh, and he tried to ball roll it a little bit. I don't mind. Game's done. Goal difference doesn't matter in this competition. 3-2 against Everton. And a big win, that one. A humongous win, which takes us through. Tamas the saviour. And after that game, Gutierrez is going up in the world. Albert Chandler is going up in the world, and Matt O'Reilly is out for a week. You might have thought he was saying, I was going to say he's going up, but Jasper Cunningham, I made mistakes, boss, but I hope you can give me another chance. Don't pressure yourself, you're still quite young. He'll come good at one point, as Manchester City are on level points with us now as we drop down to 8th in the league. Still, I'm confident on how we're doing, as we've got a simulated game against Burnley, then we have deadline day, and we've still got really no offers coming in for our players, which is a good thing. It's bad on money, but good on us actually keeping players. And Niamasi is approached by Gladbach, though. I don't mind Niamasi leaving, really. An interest in one of the players I had before. Burnley, the second time round, I'm guessing. No, Burnley this time is rescheduled. And then we've got Manchester United. Where's this cup game, then? Must have not been picked. As we've gone back to a strong 11 for this next game. Gutierrez, now 82 rated. Chukwuemeka's in the team, the same rating. Clifford's in with McAlmont sitting, Hoover's back in, so it's a stronger team than the first time we played against Manchester City, in this episode should I say, as Burnley are in 16th. Leeds gave us a good game when they were 16th, don't jinx anything. It definitely has done. Burnley dominate us at the Stefan Marinovic Memorial. Tamas got us off to a good start, Anderson and Richardson scores, Calderon gets injured, and Unai and Tuna seals it. In confirmation that Niamasi has decided to leave the club, as Calderon, 5 months. He's tore his ACL. That's until the end of the season, isn't it? So, 2 injuries. We haven't had any for a while, and now we've just got 2 at once. Good job, Kai Clifford. Even though he's a really good midfielder, can play a left wing back as well. Him and Max Clarks are the ones we've got, as not many clubs spending money. We will be one of those who have spent nothing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nothing coming in and 2 going out for free. So, not the best of transactions from us, but the 2 players that we didn't really have plans for. As 2 offers coming straight in right here. Now the first one, Lewis Baker, 9.8 million from Nottingham Forest. I am going to start delegating these ones now. 10 million could we get for the captain or ex-captain, because I don't think he's that much anymore. He's playing well, but he's 32-year-old. He's only on his way down. And Matt O'Reilly, he's good. He's good, but he's not first-team quality. So I'm going to do the same for him. 6.5 up to 10 million. See if we can get anything from that. See how these bids are looking. As Lille now coming in for Antonin. Right. 25 million is good. Are they in any continental competition? They are in the Plamina. Oh, don't make me say that word, but they are in the Europa League, so it would be a step up for Antonin from us. And of course, he isn't in the first team at the moment. So where can we see? There we go. Received offers. Delegate it though. Can we get 30 million? Because of course, he is a great player. 27-year-old and in his prime, as we're not getting any of these delegated back. Right, it's 2 back. 31 million for Antonin. It's got to be accepted, hasn't it? I mean, we've got Gutierrez, we've got Tamaskis, we've got Pedro. Antonin, 31 million. I mean, he's a good player, which I would like to keep at the club, but 31 million is a lot for him, and it's a step up, as Nottingham Forest offering good money for Lewis Baker. Now that's a step down to the Championship, but 32-year-old. We've got youth players coming through the academy, left, right and centre. 2 outgoings. We had 2 influential players, as Leo Duarte approached by Newcastle, who are near the relegation zone in this league. As you can see at the bottom right corner, Antonin has departed the club. What about the others? Duarte, Antonin and Baker all in a sweep. We are losing players, but still got players coming through. We've got 36 million. Could we make a signing? Who knows? But I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and bring back a couple of these loan players. Now, Hayward I did send to Ajax. How much would it cost? 9.6. It was on a short-term loan. We need him back. Jensen Hayward is back at the club. So yes, he's going to come onto that bench. Charles is there for now, but Hayward makes it still weaker from what we did have, but I prefer him there. Considerably weaker, it looks like, coming out of this window, but still, time ticks on. And an offer from Athletic Club for Staunton. They've come in for him before. That is going to be rejected. As Matt O'Reilly, I think I want to... That's good money, actually. I think I want to keep him here now, though. We've lost one midfielder already. I don't want to be calling back Alan Ace or pen man. I want to let them actually develop out on loan. Jensen Haywood's one I was sceptical about letting out on loan in the first place. So yeah, I'm going to keep it at that, and that is deadline day. Unfortunately, no signings coming in, but an offer to manage a club. Everton want me to be the manager. A very, very good offer, a big wage increase, but I've got a job to do at Poole. So we did get a loan offer from Porto as well, a loan to buy for Yves Basui, but it's outside of the window. Want to keep 4 strikers at the club, and there's the academy, which can start promoting players rather soon from. But Manchester United up next. We've dropped down to 10th. If we win, we will go above the Red Devils, but it is a weaker team, of course, as look at these. 2 offers coming in for Reece Staunton after the bell, as it is Bologna 20 million, which is a no, and Santiago Caceres is 80 rated, only 1 million, and he's 30-year-old, so no. Got to put faith in the team that I have now. There's another offer for Staunton, RCD Espanyol, that's straight away rejected. It's got players asking to play now. I want to let you know, ready to come in for Calderon. I've already thought about that. You're in my thoughts, but Clifford wants to be a midfielder. It's going to take some hard work. So I want to play you at left back now. Calderon's gone. And Pedro. Now you're going to look for a new striker. It's going to take some hard work as well. He's a rotational player, is Pedro. But it's going to be a challenge to get in this team. Although Gutierrez is tired. Got a lot of players that are tired, including Clifford as well. Do we change this team up for the next game? Who knows? I mean, I do want to keep it the same though. I know it's a risk, but I am going to keep it the same against Man United. Tired players, but we've got to try and put it in this game. This is a hard one. This is a must-win. Manchester United, David De Gea with that weird haircut in goal. Max Aarons, Lenglet, Van der Van and Munoz with Tonali and Phillips sitting. What weird signing. Tete, Bruno Fernandes and Anthony Elanga with Isak up front, going for a bit of a Swede connection. Robertson, Sancho, Cunha on the bench, all good players. So I've been to Old Trafford quite a bit myself this season. What's the result going to be? With the loss of Baker and Antonin, it's surely going to be harder. To lose both of them in January as well. A bit of a loss, but we did need them finances going up, and there were 2 players on the rotation for the team, not really first teamers, so I didn't mind it. As Fernandes with an early shot, and a save from Freddie Woodman, corner ball for the Red Devils. Can we try and defend this a little bit more convincingly than we did Bruno Fernandes right there? We do. And a quiet first 20 minutes apart from that early corner as Max Aarons onto Sandro Tonali. Tries to accelerate around Beltran, who gets back and makes the block, but only another corner for Manchester United right here, as it looks like Tete's injured, holding his shoulder, as Chukwuemeka is beaten rather easily right there. Sped past by Tete, the new signing. Good tackle, of course they're going to claim it's a foul, but never was. And it's hard to get a counter off against these. They're flooding back. Over the top though to Hoover. Changed the ball up with a switch, as now it's into Tamas Kiss. Bad tackle Tonali. And how is that only just a warning? I think that was closer to a red card than a warning. Should have been a yellow at least, as Tamas Kiss gets the rollout from the free kick and blasts it into the top bin. 1-0 at Old Trafford. Tamas Kiss, of course it's going to be him, just gets it laid off. We did very well to keep hold of this guy in January. Of course, no bids coming in apart from a swap deal with Porto, which I was never accepting. And what a goal into the roof of David De Gea's net. 1-0 Hartlepool. His 13th goal, and we lead Manchester United away from home, as they've got a run on down this wing though. Patrick Meijer dealing with it very well. He just goes about his business very quietly. Don't really say his name much in this save, as Tamas Kiss, I'm saying is a lot, always on the ball. Out to Hoover as well. Can he get a cross into the box? Going to accelerate a bit more. Van Veen in the face, as we do get a corner from this though, and I'm going to put it into that danger zone. De Gea stayed at home. Gutierrez with a header. Would be good if he scored against his former club. Now Alfie McCalmont keeps it. No, it's Josh Knight actually. What's the centre-back doing there? As Meijer with a pass across onto Tamas. Now hooked out wide to Clifford. Don't know what he's doing at right wing back. Fizzed into Tamas, and that had power underneath it. Almost half-time as Tete does round us right here. Staying in the box, and how's that still gone to him? How's Isak winning that header? How's Bruno? As that is an amazing save from Freddie Woodman. We let them get every second ball, and the goalkeeper still ended up saving it in the end, as it is almost half-time. Please, ref, we are actually 2 minutes over and he's still letting them take the corner as Bruno Fernandes. That's a bad tackle. If that's a yellow card, but Tonali's wasn't. Okay, that's a bit weird as they're going to whip it in as well. That's just because he's an ex-United player, and it's straight to Woodman as finally the whistle goes. 1-0 in the first 45 minutes at Old Trafford. We will take this as McCalmont back to Beltran. The ball through to Chukwuemeka. Gutierrez making a good run, but it's out to Kijana here. He's just going to jog on the spot a little bit, try and find an option, but absolutely no support from any midfielders, so he's going to have to run it himself. Edge of the box, pass that into McCalmont. This is good movement, this. Beltran, onto Clifford. How was he offside? No idea, but we do carry on as Bruno Fernandes. What a ball through to Tete. How is he onside? How's Knight not getting that with the slide? And how has Isak easily put that in? We've got to be covering our defence. It's an easy goal for Manchester United to square things up here at their place. And that is a brilliant ball from Bruno Fernandes, I must say. Beats Clifford. Just dwelling into the midfield a little bit too much. And Knight should have got that with the slide. But he didn't. And I've made some rather controversial changes right here. Clifford coming off. Hasn't been too convincing. I want a more defensive left wing back. As oh my days, I want a more defensive centre back. Knight's let him pass rather easily. Tete scores. How have we conceded that one, and how are we 2-1 down to Manchester United? It's a good finish that on the angle from Tete though, but how is he beating Josh Knight? No idea. Celebrates with Solskjaer still in charge. We've just made 2 substitutions as well. Hayward's on for Chukwuemeka. Clifford's off as well, and Max Clark is on, but that's just an easy finish for Tete. It was just put through by a mistake from Josh Knight, and Tete absolutely shredding Josh Knight for pace in this game. He has had a struggle as Bruno Fernandes back heel into Tonali. I have been frustrated with how he's got away with a lot in this game, as that's easy for Isaac. No one going near him. 3-1 Man United, and game is done and dusted. Poor defending. We've let ourselves down big time in the league today. We've won that game against Everton and gone to sleep for the rest of it. Just way too sloppy. And we're trying to push for something more, even though we've not got long left. Pedro on the field. Into McCalmont. Hoover's free on this side. If we can try and whip this back into Pedro or not. It's still our ball. I don't know if we've got time for 2 though. And definitely not now. Beltran's gave that away. Not many defenders back, only the 4, which we usually have the 5, as Sancho absolutely shredding, restarting for pace. It's the pace that have let us down in this game, as defence have not been quick enough, as now Aiden with a flick over the top onto Sancho, easily turns Major in the middle. Calvin Phillips with a chance. Knight actually blocks something for once in this game, and a corner ball for Manchester United. Come on. We just need to see this out now. We've lost the game. We can accept that. Bruno coming off the field as Jadon Sancho gets it short onto Tonali. Don't let him score. I would be so frustrated if he did. Onto Longley. Now back to Sandro Tonali. Turned into Levi. Woodman stops it again. Please just blow the whistle, referee, as Sancho from the corner. It's turned. It's into Van der Veen. It's Sancho again. It's Cunha. It's 4-1. And it's the 97th minute when there's 3 added on. I think there's something wrong with that. And there's definitely something wrong with our performances today. 4-1. United have done a demolition job on us. Jadon Sancho on the turn. In the middle. Chipped in. No urgency from Max Clark in the middle. And it is 4. Not being good enough from us right here at Old Trafford. End of the game. Got to start playing a little bit better. We're bottom half of the table, I think, after that result. Not good. As we just hang on. I mean, Everton can jump above us, but 10th position at the end. After a promising start to this episode, it's dropped off a little bit. We are now, how many points is that? 5 points behind Manchester United. And then 4 points off City. We're still in the race, but it's not good enough. Where's Arsenal? They are well down below. Could we actually fit in another simulation as well today? I mean, we could get to Fulham. And here we go, we've made it. But they are in the dreaded 16th spot, which of course we do not do well against when clubs are in that position, as no one back from injury, of course. Gonna have to go into this game with the same team that just got absolutely hammered, but hopefully does the hammering here at the Cottage. Please don't let us down. We have a love-hate relationship with Fulham, and it's a 1-1 draw. Rodrigo Muniz and Gutierrez. But still, not the win we wanted. Brutally honest, that should have been a game we were winning, but hey ho, we've at least not lost that one as Chukwuemeka. You're not playing at right wing, so I do what I need for the team. He's 83 rated, I don't know how, as Pedro should be getting more games. I'll think about what you're saying, but you're not done too well off the bench. As at the end of this episode, we've on deadline day, we've lost 2 main players, we've dropped down the league, but we are through in the FA Cup, so swings and roundabouts. We're not near the relegation zone at all. 22 points, we're on 35, and Man United are on 40, so still the 5-point gap. Thank you guys for watching this episode right here. This is the end of it. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with a notification bell as well, so you do not miss anything in the future. Follow the links down below as well if you would be so kind to do so. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.